Despite being pretty kid-friendly in its first few seasons, Adventure Time had some extremely dark undertones. Of course, that's the case when everything takes place in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, but today's video is focused on a terrifying part to the show that not as many people are aware of. It's a title card from an episode that was never actually used. The Enchiridion was a significant episode revolving around Finn and Jake going on a quest to retrieve a certain legendary hero's handbook.
Check it out.
A magical globe?
No, Finn. It's what you can see through the globe.
Golly!
Look, you see this book?
Yeah, I see it.
It's called the Enchiridion.
While the actual story was relatively lighthearted and normal for the early Adventure Time seasons, taking a look at the title card will lead you to question everything. Yeah, the normal title card makes very little sense with Finn holding a piece of bread over Jake, but if we go back a bit farther in time to see the original card, that's where things get creepy. Okay, yeah, I probably didn't need to sleep tonight anyways. Right away, you're probably looking at this wondering why it was even made in the first place. Cartoon Network would censor it immediately because of the gore that really doesn't belong in a kid's cartoon. Now, there are several different stories and myths going around involving this image, though one in particular isn't hard to believe. Here's an old science fiction book cover that has a robot holding a dagger in the air and ready to stab this innocent woman. When you know about this, it's easier to see the Enchiridion title card inspiration. Finn holding a dagger over Jake without the gore was also one of the cards in production. Adamuto, a crew member on Adventure Time, apparently said that this drawing was never actually submitted to Cartoon Network and it was merely created to blow off steam. To be honest, that's not surprising to hear, but the fact that it even came into existence in the first place is, spooky. The other dark title cards without the gore may have been submitted to appear in the final episode, though even back in the day, CN was strict with what they allowed, so no dagger could be a part of this. In the end, everything had a much happier tone, Finn and Jake were both smiling, and Finn held bread instead of a dagger. I don't know why they replaced it with that, but whatever, let's just move on. I think a scary but pretty interesting thing about this unused title card is that it was officially made by someone on the crew. According to an old Frederator blog post back in 2010, this is the real deal and not actually fan art. From the Frederator blog, now you might be thinking, hey, that's pretty over the top for a kid's cartoon. Well, the network thought so too, and asked the guys to lighten up the art a bit. As one does in a situation like this, the boys replaced Finn's knife with a baguette while they added a couple of plates of spaghetti around Jake. Yikes! Now the spaghetti looks like, I don't know, Jake's entrails or something. This is more disturbing than before. Can't we have a happier card? The solution? Remove the pasta, give Finn a grin and Jake a smile, and pump up the sunlight. The final approved version, submitted after art director Nick Jennings gave his pass, is here.
That way.
What? Dude, you can't smell the book from here.
It's in the castle on top of the mountain. In a room. Wish you had one, huh?
Oh well, this was just a quick neat little backstory to a title card that some people in the fandom haven't heard before, and it's cool to see some of the stuff made behind the scenes that haven't appeared on TV. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos, give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.